Once upon a time, there was a band called Concerning Lions. This is their story.
And in 3, 2, roll and tape.
I remember the first show that me and Brian and Jonathan played together at the North Chat Cat, and it was a great show. Anyways, further down the line, then here comes Nathan, and then just everything is just getting exciting. Everything is kind of building, and then I find out through the Jonathan grapevine that there's this guy in Nashville that's wanted to record Brian for a really long time. What? So I put my foot in his butt. I made it happen.
I've known David Cherry of Sodium Glow for several years, since an internship I did in his studio in high school. We got to know each other then, and as I began writing songs and playing them with Jonathan, he expressed an interest in doing something with us if we ever came up with anything.
I remember we were driving up in the cars, you know, and then here to CJR Studios, and you know how exciting. Then we unload our gear and take it all into this like amazing studio. I never thought I would ever record somewhere like this.
The recording process was extremely long at certain times. It started really early during the day, wake up and drink coffee with the guys, and some girls, they have wives. But in there late at night, just listening to the song over and over and over, trying to make it full and exactly how we want it and the producers want it.
The main difference for me in the studio was, even though we were doing 5 songs in 3 days, we had time. We'd be in the studio for anywhere from 12 to 14 hours during the day, and we had time to get really specific.
Recording the drums in the studio was interesting. Sometimes your hands and feet aren't exactly on the beat that they should be. But it was good. It made me a lot better drummer, and allowed me to listen to things that I never knew that I did before that were either good or bad. But it was pretty tough at times, and I had to redo things over and over and over again.
I seem to get lucky a lot on the recording because I guess I didn't have as many takes as a lot of other people. Maybe my banjo parts are more simple, but I don't know. We were all crammed in this little bitty room, and it was like I was looking at a wall. It was a lot different than playing live, because live I look at Nate or Jonathan for cues and timing and stuff, but this time you're in a room and you're looking at a little wall the whole time, and you're listening a lot, so it's it's kind of hard to train your ear into that recording process where you're listening to everything and playing according to what you hear and not so much to what you're seeing.
Recording process, it was like, for electric guitars, it's pretty crazy. I mean, it was like nervous and exciting. So we're like, okay, let's start with Canon, you know, so here come the drums, you know, they're all in, and well, here comes the electric guitar part, and I'm like, woo, wow, whoa, and they were like, great, Chase, let's try that one again. So I was just like, okay, I can do that. So I was just like, dun cha cha cha, ging 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 ging, huh, and they were just like, okay, that's a keeper. Well, then they just tell Jonathan to play the guitar, and then he plays the right part. So everything you hear on the CD, I'm actually not playing. Just kidding.
Of all the things I've worked on production-wise in the last, say, 5, 6, 7 years, you guys, this is one of the most exciting things that I've worked on.
At the studio, there was a girl named Mimi there. She's actually Brian Bice's sister, the lead singer. And I grew quite fond of that girl, and short story, we are now officially in a romantic relationship with one another. It's great. I like it.
Concerning Lions' style is 5 different things: folk, jazz, classic rock, funk, and emo. I'm classic rock. I used to play Led Zeppelin a lot.
We hope our EP will dominate people in every way. Absolutely every way. Whatever you can think of, we want it to do to people. We want to convey a myriad, nay, a plethora, a cornucopia of emotions. Anything from confusion to bafflement, if I may say that, fear, and joy as well. We giggled often during this process, and we hope that you giggle as well when you listen to it.
Obviously, we can't move forward in this evening without some shout outs. Let's just play some music.